Just when you thought your day really sucked.
You suck!
Here comes something to make it suck even more. It's a Lamont and Tonelli podcast.
Lamont and Tonelli show. On a day, we have Sammy the Psychic here, reading what you've got going on in your life. By the way, Sammy has an 800 line, 1-800-922-SAMY, if you want a full in-depth session. How's that for a Valentine's Day present, huh?
Oh, it's great.
Give someone a little gift certificate, get a full reading from Sammy, and find out what's going on in your love life. Sammy, I'm glad you're here for this because maybe you can help. We're going to talk to Frank Mir on the line. Frank is a heavyweight in the UFC, the Ultimate Fighting Championship, which, by the way, returns to San Jose with a championship card on Saturday, April 20th. And we actually requested to talk to Frank because this guy is now my favorite fighter of all time, and I'll tell you why for a number of reasons. Frank, are you with us here?
Yeah, I'm right here, guys.
All right, Frank, you're our kind of guy because I'm reading some bios of fighters, and they said, who do you want to talk to? You want to talk to this guy? You want to talk to that guy? I go, no. Frank Mir is our man. And I'll tell you why, Frank. Not only because you're a great fighter. Ultimate Fighting Championship. Tickets go on sale this Friday, by the way, at the HP Pavilion, box office, Ticketmaster. But the reason you're our guy is we found out that you used to be a doorman at the Spearmint Rhino in Las Vegas.
That
strip
did it
bar.
for us.
That did it for us. You're our guy now.
Yeah, that was never a hard thing to sell on most people.
Hey, now, Frank, let me ask you, how many gals did you bang working at the Spearmint Rhino?
To the grave, man. I think that's great.
It's in the grave. Are you a single guy? Are you a married guy? What's your deal?
I'm married now with 4 kids. So
All right.
married, but most of the time I was at the Rhino, too. So.
Oh, so you were a married guy when you're the bouncer out there.
That sucks for you.
Now, how many years were you bouncing out at the Spearmint Rhino?
I started as soon as I turned 21 and up until right after the first time I fought Brock, actually.
Yeah.
I think 2008.
2008. So you were there up until 5. Paul, I think you kicked us out of the bar
Yeah, I
once
think
or
he
twice.
did. A couple of times.
Hey, now you're a southpaw, which I think is great. That's got to be an advantage for you because they're not expecting punches from the left-hand side. You're also a jiu-jitsu champion, is that right?
Yeah, actually. I have more submissions than anybody else in the heavyweight division for the UFC, so
Yeah.
that's pretty much my favorite way to end a fight. It's a little bit less, no arguments afterwards. You catch someone with a punch, they could say it's lucky. When you put them out with a choker, they're going to the hospital with a broken bone.
Oh.
Usually the luck conversation is not really brought up.
Oh.
Now, you were an Olympic wrestler before you got into the jiu-jitsu and the MMA fighting, is that right?
No. That's actually my opponent. The guy I'm fighting, DC Dana Cormier, he actually went to the Olympic wrestling.
Yeah. Now, you are also known, and Baby Huey, who is a big UFC fan, said you've got to ask him about this. You're the only guy to win a match at the UFC using a toe hold. How is that even possible?
Well, it's actually, I did use the move on Tank Abbott, but they call it a toe hold, but it's actually like a catch-as-catch wrestling move. The way you grab the foot, you grab it on the toe side.
Yeah.
The bottom of the foot, but actually you're twisting and you put your forearm across the guy's ankle, you break his ankle. So the same thing, like if you were to step into a pothole,
Wow.
your toes catch the edge of like the lip of the door or something, and you were to roll your ankle and break it.
Yeah.
You're not breaking your toe, you're breaking your ankle. But that's just, we have to name stuff. Usually you name it after whoever does it, or and that particular move is called a toe hold.
So-
but actually, grabbing someone's toe and actually trying to inflict pain with it, is actually against the rules. So
it
was actually Hank's ankle was the reason why he was screaming.
At the Spearmint Rhino, then, you were known as the bouncer who dragged everybody out by their big toe.
Yeah, actually, I was. As much as I'm good at fighting, I'm actually a black belt in verbal judo, so pretty good at boxing my way.
And
Just about out of anything.
You're a former UFC heavyweight champion. How big are you if you're the former heavyweight champion?
What was the question? How big or
How big are you?
Yeah.
I walk around about 270, 275.
How tall are you?
6'3".
Hey, Paul, I'm 6'3".
Oh, yeah, Lamont's
265.
6'3", 265.
I'm telling you what, you guys are calling me fat. This guy, I'm not going to stand for this and let you call him fat.
Frank, your nickname's not the pillow, is it?
See, 6'3", 265 is what a guy should be, Paul.
Yeah, but he works out.
Hey, when you were working at the strip bar, did some knucklehead ever try and start a fight with you?
No, very rarely, man. I mean, every once in a while you have somebody that, obviously resisted my words on wanting to leave, and then I would be a little bit more persistent.
Yeah.
But, for the most part, I was able to get away with it. And, the thing, too, is because I fought for real, I didn't really have a chip on my shoulder, didn't have anything to prove.
Right.
There was other guys around that maybe, that was their occasion to shine, to prove that they're a tough guy.
Yeah.
But for the most part, if I just wanted to go home with money in my pocket and, and be safe. So I didn't really have that, really I was actually, if you were to get drunk at a club and you were acting, inappropriately, you would want me to be the one to come up and talk to you because the chances of you getting hurt were very slim. Because I didn't have that. We've all been to a club before where you look up and the bouncer, he's looking for a reason to rearrange your face.
Exactly.
That's the last thing on my list.
Yeah.
And I always tell people that. The bouncers wanted to fight people. I'm like, wait a minute. We have cash around here. You're surrounded by half-naked women, and you want to beat somebody up?
Did you ever get tired of the smell of stripper perfume?
You guys are getting me in trouble with my wife. It's Valentine's Day tomorrow. Come on, guys.
Hey, now, Frank, what's going on in San Jose on April 20th?
I'll be taking on Daniel Cormier. He's Strikeforce heavyweight champ from the Grand Prix.
Yeah.
He's coming over into the UFC, and I'm going to go ahead and make sure he wants to go down to light heavyweight.
That's right. He's a pussy. We don't like him. You're our guy here. Hey, we have Sammy the Psychic here. Sammy, what do you see happening for our boy Frank Mir?
Oh, he hasn't even seen the top of his career yet. Things are going to wide open. Really good.
Really good for him.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And that's he's entering into a new cycle, and it's a 4-year cycle, and so everything should really do very, very well.
Next 4 years looking great for you, Frank. Hey, thanks for coming on the show. All right?
No problem. Thanks, guys. It was a lot of fun.
All right, Frank.
There we go.
Bye.
Frank
Good luck on the 20th.
UFC at the HP Pavilion. Sammy, thanks for going on the show today.
Thank you.
A lot
It's
of
always fun.
A lot of fun. All right, Baby Huey. See, I'm telling you, 6'3", 265. That's what you should be. This guy's a champion.
Yeah, but he got it by working out, not by eating all the time.
Give me another one of those Krispy Kreme donuts.
Another fine product from Uranus.
That concludes the Lamont and Tonelli podcast. To hear more and everything Lamont and Tonelli, check out the website at lntworld.com.